Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Today, we will discuss about willpower and some ways to strengthen it. This is part 1. We struggle every day to achieve goals in our lives, and many a time, we still fail to grab them. We blame everything and everyone, but we always forget to see the root cause of the problems. When we are not persistent in achieving our goals, we get distracted by failures. Our willpower gets weakened when we give up on our dreams. Some people and psychology experts believe that willpower is just like a muscle that can get fatigued from overuse. Self-control indeed is one of the vital components that build willpower, and a person may get tired of self-restraint and discipline in the long run. As a result, willpower breaks, and a person gives up on his dream. For example, if you use willpower to work hard to buy a house, you will work harder and still do not feel like you actually did it. You don't get low in morale while doing so because of the effect of willpower. You will be motivated until you get what you want. Experts believe that your willpower may get fatigued once you have the house and less effective for other goals, which is not valid. First of all, willpower cannot be compared with physical things such as muscles that get fatigued. Willpower is the combination of words that motivates a person from a subconscious level. When a message is passed to the subconscious mind, you do not need to worry about willpower depletion. On June 9, 2015, a research journal was published by Thomas de Haan and Roel van Veldhuizen on willpower depletion and framing effects. Our view is that the fact that we do not find any effective willpower depletion across several tasks in 3 experiments suggests that the effects of willpower depletion in general and specifically in the Stroop task may not be as consistent and strong as the existing psychological literature suggests. Haan et al. 2015. I wrote exactly what they found in their finding, word by word. There is no proof and evidence of depletion of willpower due to overuse. You do not need to worry about the rumors. The experiences I am sharing are being passed on from person to person for several millennia. Strong willpower also keeps us healthy. It frees us from anxiety and depression. To vibrate at a positive energy level, willpower plays a crucial role. The research was carried out on the effect of willpower workshop on anxiety, depression, and the excitement components in the students of Shiraz University of Medical Sciences by Sayed Ziauddin Tabay and team on January 1, 2019. The research indicated that willpower plays an essential role in making sound mental health. The result of the study showed a significant positive correlation between the use of willpower techniques and the promotion of an individual's mental health. Tabay et al., 2019. It is effortless to fall back rather than climbing up in the energy pyramid. How much effort you can put to stand back and how much pain you can withstand signify your willpower level. There are infinite ways to strengthen willpower, so does it to weaken it. I will discuss some of them that I found easy to stick with. 1. Not breaking a promise. For most of us, breaking promises is a regular thing. The impact of those activities on our conscious and subconscious minds is tremendous. When we repeat such activities several times, it becomes our habit, and there is no control of the conscious mind over our addiction. That means actions that have become your habit are in autopilot mode. What do you understand from this? Yes, patterns are driven by the subconscious mind. This is why it is so difficult to get rid of smoking, drinking, and any other activities that have become our habits. We form patterns only when our conscious mind accepts them as an essential activity of life. The repetition, feelings, and enjoyment of the action are some elements that help us fool our conscious mind into making it believe that we need those activities to survive. According to the author of the book The Power of Habit, Charles Duhigg, a habit can be broken down into 3 parts to understand. The first part of habit is the cue. It is a kind of trigger that tells your conscious mind to awake subconscious mode and let a behavior unfold. Duhigg, Radio Broadcast, 2012, and then the routine and repetition of the action. The last part of it is the reward. Whenever the action is completed, the brain releases happy hormones, dopamine. Now, because the body has just experienced a nice feeling, the conscious mind believes the activity is an auspicious one and helps build a more profound connection with the subconscious mind. In this way, we become the victim of all bad habits. If you keep on breaking promises, first of all, you will lose the trust of people. We can see it physically, and it does not need proof either. Most of the time, people make so many promises to themselves and barely fulfill all. When breaking promises continue for an extended period, you will make a habit out of it, resulting in feeble willpower. Willpower is concerned with making goals and achieving them in the desired time, but you will procrastinate and never meet your deadline when you cannot keep promises. Then, consecutive failures will knock at your door, and after seeing so much failure in life, you will lose hope. You can only go downwards in the energy pyramid with this kind of dirty energy and vibration. There is no other thing that can motivate us as well as our own success. Many people may believe that failure is the primary source of the motivation for success. They are hallucinating. Failure itself is negative energy and vibrating in depressive mode. A negatively charged energy either sucks your positivity or converts you into a hostile entity. Thus, a successful person always fights it but never accepts failure. Be a magnet of success. If you want to bring positivity to your life, add energy to your aura, you must think and do positive things. If you promise someone to take care of her and that is only the promise you made to her, you need to fulfill it. There is one way to stay away from this effective mental karma, and it is never to promise to anyone. When I pledged my guru not to eat meat, I never touched it. I promised a girl not to show my face again, I left the country. I promised myself not to indulge in alcohol, I hate the presence of it. I promised my mother to buy a house in Texas in 5 months, though I did not have a source of income, I accomplished it in 3 months. My friends and relatives know the sturdiness of my words, never broke my promises. When you keep your promises and successfully accomplish them, the conscious mind believes that you are trustworthy and stops scrutinizing the thought you want to pass to the subconscious level. As a result, your words turn out into reality quickly. When you have to make any promises, think several times before you make any commitment and make yourself clear that you are fulfilling only the latest promise that you might have done several with a single individual. For example, you promised your girlfriend to be there in her life for her at any cost. After a few years, you are compelled to make another promise to leave her because of her choice. You are not guilty of it. Your conscious mind knows the situation. Be wise in wording a promise. Think like a written contract between your conscious and subconscious mind. You need to word the contract in such a way that if you have to get out of it, you should be able to do it without a great deal of damage. For example, I promise that I will never leave you until you want me to. In this sentence, I have added a tail sentence, until you want me to. This sentence gives you the freedom when the situation worsens between you two, and you will be vindicated, no doubt. Also, until you mention the phrase I promise that, it won't be considered as a promise. It will be just a statement. You are not liable for any comments. Without having any commitments and promises, your willpower cannot grow stronger either. Thus, I do not advise you to not have obligations. You must have them. Start with the easier one and prove yourself with those beginning successful steps. Promise to go to the gym for a week. This is achievable. When you do it, challenge your willpower with additional activities. Slowly, you will see the effects, you will discover a new character thriving within you. Guard your secret. What do you think is the greatest weakness of your life? Many answers: love, failure, wealth, family, and so on. The greatest weakness of our life is our secrets. Believe me or not, we all have some secrets. When you live in the illusion that sharing your all secrets makes you an open-hearted person, you are making a colossal blunder. I often hear people saying that their life is an open book, and they share everything they were not supposed to. I am not telling you to lie, but telling the truth does not mean telling your secrets to everyone without any compulsion. You never know who turns their back and becomes your enemy in the future. When you trust someone and tell your secrets, later on, the same person uses your secrets to embarrass you and hurt you verbally or physically. There is a great epic known as Ramayana. In this historical event, Ram killed Ravana because Vibhishana, the younger brother of Ravana, betrayed his brother and shared his biggest secret. After knowing the secret of Ravana, Ram understood where to shoot the arrow, and thus, Ravana died. If Ravana had never told his brother about his secret, his brother would not pass it on to Ram, and today, probably, all of us would never know about Ram and would revere Ravana as a positive character because history is always written by winners. You came alone and will go alone even though two persons died hugging each other. This is inevitable. If something goes with you is the knowledge, experience, and the secret you never told anyone. All types of secrets are your weakness. It can be related to the job, business, and personal life. Keeping secrets and not telling the truth are different from one another. The former has to be done, and the latter should be avoided. When you hide something important about yourself, do not be suspicious, though. When I emphasize the secret, I mean life-threatening or life-changing information and other minor secrets that people do not necessarily need to know about you. Do not open your mouth to vomit your secret as soon as you feel the other person is trustworthy, not even your high school grades. It is up to you about what needs to be guarded and what is not, just don't act weird anyway. My father often used to share his business ideas with everyone he thought could be trusted. As a result, his wealthy friend would start that business way before my dad would collect the capital. I have gone through several embarrassments just because of trusting someone and sharing my personal secret. If you think you are open, like I used to be, and there is nothing secret about you, then you do not know yourself well. Take a seat and think about the past. The biggest embarrassment you have experienced is because of you trusting others and sharing your weak points. Be present, only speak when required, answer when needed, and speak short and sweet about yourself. Let your character define you, not your words. Thank you for watching, and do not forget to watch second part of this video. For more videos, subscribe to Quantum Awareness.